Hi, first graders. Welcome to day one of our shared reading. We're going to be reading the book Bats and thinking a little bit about what the book is teaching us and how to solve some words. So, first, let's get ourselves ready to read by studying the cover and the table of contents. So, on the cover, I see this bat and it's hanging upside down from a branch. And look at that huge wing it has. The wing is as big as its whole body. Wow. In the table of contents, I can learn a little bit about what this book will be teaching me. So I see it's going to teach me about bat food and a little bit about their bodies, baby bats. So, kind of all the things that I would expect to learn about an animal. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. First, let's study a word that's going to be important in this book. The word is mammal. You say that. Mammal. A mammal is a noun because it's a thing. It's a kind of animal. And a bat is one example of a mammal. Some other mammals might be dogs, whales, sheep. Even we are mammals, people. And what makes you a mammal? Well, all mammals have hair. They are warm-blooded. They drink milk as babies, and the female mammals give birth to live babies. So some things that might not be a mammal or that aren't are reptiles, insects, fish. Like a fish doesn't have hair, and a fish doesn't give birth to live babies. Okay, so as we read about bats, we'll remember that bats are an example of a mammal. All right, here's our first page. In shared reading, you read with me. So I'll put my mouse down by the side of the line I'm reading and try to make your voice match mine. We'll start with the title. What's a bat? I sleep by day. I fly by night. I have no to aid my flight. Let's think about this word. What would make sense here? I sleep by day, I fly by night. I have no to aid my flight. What does a bat not have? Maybe I have no wings? That doesn't really make sense. A bat has wings. Maybe I have no feathers? Like a bird? Okay, that might make sense. What else happens to aid flight? Maybe I have no engine like a plane? Let's think. If it were feathers, what's the first sound? Feather. F. I should see an F. And if the word were engine, what's the first sound I hear? Eh, eh. I should see an E. Let's check that first sound. I see an F. Can't be engines. I think it might be feather. Let's check. Let's slow check that word. Feathers. Feathers. Let's reread. I have no feathers to aid my flight. What am I? The answer is a bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair, and are warm-blooded. Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals. But bats have a special ability. They can fly. Look at our picture. The label says that's a flying fox bat. Ooh, maybe because its face looks like a fox. Here it says bat words. Mammal, a warm-blooded animal that drinks its mother's milk, has a backbone, and has hair. Let's go to the next page. Okay, read with me. Bat bodies. Scientists call bats, oh, look at this word. There's a pronunciation guide here. Let's try it. Chiroptera, a Greek name that means hand wing. That's because bats have 4 fingers and a thumb just like us. A thin layer of skin connects the hmm. All right, readers, what would make sense here? A thin layer of skin connects the maybe the bones that are in the wing. A thin layer of skin connects the bones. That might make sense. Or maybe, what did they call those? They called the fingers. A thin layer of skin connects the fingers. Okay, let's try this. If it were bones, let's listen for the first sound. Bones. B. I should see a B. If it were fingers, I should see an F. Let's check that first letter. What do you guys see? I see an F. So it could be fingers. Let's check the whole word. Ready? Slow check it with me. Fingers. That looks right. Let's reread. A thin layer of skin connects the fingers. This forms a wing. Bats also have a sensitive nose and big ears. Their big ears help some bats see with sound. Look at this bat body, all of these labels. It says sharp eyesight, wing, big ears, sensitive nose. There's its thumb, 4 fingers, and a coat of fur. We're still learning about the bodies. Okay, read with me. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ease. No flashlight required. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until it hits an All right, readers, let's think. What could this mystery word be? What would make sense? They make a sound that travels until it hits till it hits a wall? Maybe. What else would you hit? Maybe a target? Okay, let's try. Let's say wall. Wall. I hear a W first. Say target. T, t. I hear a T. Let's check the beginning. Uh-oh. I don't see a W or a T. This first part says ob. What could make sense now? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object? That would make sense. Let's check the rest of the word. Object. That looks right. Okay, let's keep reading. Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object's size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation. And in our bat words, it says echolocation, a system in some animals for locating objects using sound waves. Okay, let's retell what we learned, and let's try to use the word mammal in your retell. Okay, go ahead and think to yourself and cross your fingers. Say what you learned about bats. Nice job, first graders. Tomorrow, we'll have our second day of shared reading about bats.